Okay, so we'll start with doing our entry in the 50-50 from the ashi garami. Fall back, hip in, pass the leg over, kick my leg out. We're coming up, we're both in the 50-50. So a couple details about the 50-50. Generally, if you're using it as a sweep to get on top, I want to be the guy with my knees facing out, having his knee facing out. The person who gets their knees facing out has the advantage when it comes to getting up on top, right? So I want to be the guy here, facing out, using my hand to push his knee out. Also, too, the guy that, as far as getting on top, has the advantage is the guy that's able to get their foot in here, because then I could use that to push up. Okay, so there's a little bit of a game going on where I'm trying to get my knees out and I'm trying to get this foot here. He's trying to get his knees out and he's trying to get this foot here, okay? If he can get that foot there, it's very easy for him to pop up and he gets the point for the sweeps, or the points for the sweep, right? So all we're gonna do is a very basic sweep from 50-50 where he's gonna be kind of in the dominant position and I'm gonna be on my back. So he's sitting up into me, all right? Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna use this position to sweep him over, okay? Pretty simple to do, following all those same premises I just told you guys. I wanna kick back that way. I wanna push his knee out and I wanna try to get my hips kind of going over in this direction, all right? It's hard to generate a ton of power when you have this figure four lock. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stomp on our own foot. That gives me more power and leverage when it comes to kicking him that way. So I'm gonna push his knee out, I'm gonna kick my legs, and that's gonna knock him back, okay? If I'm real crafty on the way down, I'm gonna tuck that foot there, okay? And now it's a matter of getting my knee under me, doing basically a technical stand up to my knee, but I'm gonna be facing that way at a 90-degree angle, okay? Because if I'm facing this way, it's real easy for him to just kick me and do what I just did to him, right? But if I'm able to kick him back and get right up to here, my knee's facing this way, now if he tries to kick me, it's a lot harder, okay? And then there are transitions and escapes from here. Basically at this point, because it's a 50-50, now I need to do a 50-50 pass, right? I've got my advantage, right? I've got my position. Now I need to do a 50-50 pass, so we'll learn 50-50 passes. But just for right now, the point of the move is to basically get to this position, which is kind of a knee up, knee down, facing out of the 90-degree angle, okay? So one more time. He's coming up on top of me, all right? I'm in the 50-50 to sweep him back, stomp on my own foot, hip in, push the knee out, technical stand up, right to that knee, okay? Trying to keep this knee internally rotated, because he wants to do the same thing now. He wants to pull it this way, stomp on the foot, and knock me back and come up, right? So to stop him from being able to do that, as we come up, we're taking an angle, and I'm keeping this knee internally rotated. I want to kind of look that way if I can. And then there's some escapes and passes from here that we'll learn, okay? So pretty basic stuff. Any questions? Can you see it again, Diego? One more time. Yeah, yes, yep. So we're here. So we're coming back, just like in warm-ups, hipping in, passing the leg over, coming up to here, okay? If I'm the one doing the move, he's gonna come up into me. All right, I'm gonna put my foot on top of my foot, so my outside foot on top of my inside foot, hip in, push his knee out. As I'm coming up, putting that knee to the mat, turning my knee in. Okay, he's tangled up here, it's gonna be hard for him to rotate or anything. We'll just get to here, okay? And then we'll reset, and then I'll let him do it, okay? So now we're coming, I'm pushing onto him, he hips back, he comes up, get your knee, yep, facing that way, perfect. Okay, and you can just do it back and forth 10 times, yeah? Pretty simple stuff. Good, okay. Let's partner up and run it, 1, 2, 3.